Good morning and welcome back to part 15 of our VPC playlist. So in today's video, we are going to learn that what is a transit gateway. So let's start. So now let's start with the transit gateway. So first of all, let's learn that why transit gateway came into picture. So as we know that the network topologies in AWS are a bit complicated. So let's see that why actually the network topologies of AWS are complicated. So let's take example. Let's assume that we are having many VPCs and we want to pair them together. Then we have to establish a site-to-site VPN connection and direct connect, and then we need to have a direct connect gateway to connect the multiple VPC at a time, and this becomes very complicated in terms of network topology. So AWS came up with transit gateway to solve the problem, and you are going to have a transitive peering connection between thousands of VPC, your on-premises data center, your site-to-site VPN, direct connects in a hub and spoke star connection. So now let's see that what is a transit gateway. So through transit gateway, we can have transitive peering connections between thousands of VPCs and on-premises hub and spoke star connection. So let's be more clear that what is a transit gateway. So for that, we need to see a diagram. So let's go. So here we are going to have a transit gateway and we are going to connect thousands of VPCs through the transit gateway. So here is the VPC and we are going to connect all the VPCs through the transit gateway, right? There are 4 VPCs here and 4 VPCs are connected through the transit gateway. We can also have a direct connect gateway so that we can access all the VPCs, or else you can also have a VPN connection. You can create a customer gateway and you can access all the VPCs which are connected together. So here we don't have to do VPC peering. The VPCs will be connected through the transit gateway itself. So through transit gateway, many network issues are solved in AWS. So it is a regional resource. It can work cross region. We can share the transit gateway cross account using the resource access manager, which is called RAM. We can peer the transit gateways across regions. We can limit our VPC communication through route tables. So we can limit that which VPC can communicate with which VPC. We can limit the connections between our VPC by specifying routes in our route tables. It works with direct connect gateway and VPN connection. So here in a diagram, we are able to see the direct connect gateway also and the VPN connection. So the transit gateway works with the direct connect gateway and the VPN connection. Transit gateway supports IP multicast. So this is the only service in whole AWS which supports the IP multicast. So that's unique about transit gateway. So let's see one more feature of our transit gateway. So let's see that how we can increase the bandwidth of our site-to-site VPN connection. So using the ECMP, we can increase the bandwidth of our site-to-site VPN connections. So let's see that what is a ECMP. So ECMP stands for equal cost multipath routing. It is a routing strategy which allows you to forward packets over multiple best paths. So the use case of it is we can create a simple site-to-site VPN connection to increase the bandwidth of our connection to AWS. So let's be more clear and let's see a scenario on it. Now let's see the example that we have a transit gateway here and we have 4 VPCs attached to our transit gateway, right? With the VPC attachment, we have attached all the VPCs through the transit gateway, and we are having a corporate data center that is connected using a site to site VPN connection. So, when we establish a site to site VPN connection, there are actually 2 tunnels, one going forward and one going back. When we are connecting such a VPN to VPC directly, both of these tunnels are used as a part of one connection. But when we are using the transit gateway, 2 tunnels can be used at a time. So this is why we see 2 lines in this diagram. But with transit gateway, you can have multiple site-to-site VPN connection. So we can create a second site-to-site VPN connection with the attachment. And into your transit gateway, we can create 4 tunnels, and so when we have 4 tunnels of site-to-site VPN. We are increasing the throughput of our connection. So this is the scenario of our transit gateway with ECMP, with site-to-site VPN connections. We can increase the throughput in this way. So now let's compare the virtual private gateway with the transit gateway. So let's compare the throughput between both of them. So when we are using the VPN to virtual private gateway, then we are having one VPN connection, then we can connect only one VPC to the VPN, right? In virtual private gateway, we can only connect one VPC to our one VPN connection, and the capacity of it is 1.25 Gbps. When we are using VPN to transit gateway, then for one VPN connection, we can have multiple VPCs connected to our VPN through the transit gateway. Right, we can connect thousands of VPCs through the transit gateway, and the capacity of it is 2.5 Gbps as we use the ECMP. So both the tunnels are used in the transit gateway, and if we double the VPN connection, then the capacity would be doubled, so it would be 5 Gbps. And if we have 3 VPN connections, then the capacity would be 7.5 Gbps. So of course transit gateways are more better than virtual private gateway, as they give more throughput and we can connect thousands of VPCs through the transit gateway. So now let's see that how we can share direct connect with multiple accounts using the transit gateway. So here we are having a AWS cloud and we have a region in it. We have two different accounts, and in both the accounts we have created a VPC. This is account number 1 and this is account number 2, and we have created VPC in both the different accounts. On the corporate data center side, we have clients, we have servers, and of course we are having a customer router firewall. And now we are going to create a AWS direct connection location, and we are going to have a AWS direct connection endpoint in it. So we are going to first of all connect the corporate data center to the AWS direct connect location with the VLAN, and then we are going to have a transit gateway here, and to the transit gateway we will connect both the VPCs together, right? From the different accounts, we are going to connect both the VPCs through the transit gateway, and then we are going to have a AWS Direct Connect gateway, and the transit gateway will be connected to the AWS Direct Connect gateway, and the gateway will be connected to our AWS Direct Connection location through the transit virtual interface. So this is how we can share our direct connections to multiple accounts and multiple VPCs. So that's it for Transit Gateway. Meeting you in the next video.